We have, of course, Linda Futeroa, who won the tournament in 2022. And we look forward to a good run here. Vivek Reddy, Treasurer, Tamil Nadu Tennis Association. Shu Chen, the supervisor of the tournament, and will look after the tournament. Abhishek Mukherjee, the referee. And first over to Vijay Amritraj to say a few words before the referee.
The coaches, managers, trainers, to my hometown of Chennai. I am delighted they are here. I hope they obviously enjoy the tennis tournament, but just as important is to enjoy the city where I grew up and where tennis is really the most important part of what we do in this city as far as sport is concerned. So I am grateful to Alistair Garland of Octagon, who owns this tournament. They own this event. They are the license holders of the event. And they were kind enough to work closely with me and the WTA to bring this event to Chennai. Alistair, we are grateful to you. We are grateful to the WTA. Most of all, we are grateful to the government of Tamil Nadu for making this happen, because this is the hardest part of running an event, to be able to have this kind of an incredible support from the government of Tamil Nadu, from the Honorable Chief Minister, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Additional Secretary Atulya Mishra, and my dear friend Meghnad Reddy, a Member Secretary, and of course all of SDAT who support and strongly work towards making this event successful. More than anything else, of course, the Tamil Nadu Tennis Association, all my colleagues who work closely, we all work closely together to provide an experience for people to come and watch this event. Not just for the players, but for the spectators, for the sponsors, for all of the television crew, that this tournament will be going out to 120 markets worldwide. And so we're very excited to the fact that my hometown of Chennai will be seen in 120 markets around the world. I like talking about that all the time. But more than anything else, the players, I hope they have a wonderful week here. Enjoyed it. You enjoyed our tournament the last time you were here. So we're so glad you're back. And if it has anything to do with your smile, you have a very good chance to win again. Okay? So we really hope, we're looking forward to our Indian girls playing in this tournament, doing well in the qualifying as well as in the main draw. And we look forward that this will be a real good springboard for them to play on international tournaments across the world, which is what we do these things for. So thank you all, members of the press, the media, the television crews, all of you who come out and support this tournament. We are partners in what we try to achieve here with tennis, with the TNTA. So to each and every one of you taking time to come and be a part of this event as our partner, we are very grateful to the media and the press for your support. So with that, let me put it on to the supervisor to be able to go ahead with the draw.
First, we put our number 1 seed, Somes, on line 1. Now, we our number 2 seed, Francisca Jones, go to line 32. Good, thank you. And now we're going to draw number 3, number 4 seeds. Anyone want to pick the chip? Go to the number 4. That's Jenny's Shan. Okay. Number 3 is Don 1. Number 5, Bronzetti. Number 5.
Number 8.
Just a second, yeah. Line, Kimberly Bera is on line. Number 6 is Zhang Zhang on line 20. 18 is Talarudi from Thailand. 3. Now I just go line 1 by 1, from top to bottom. 15. 28 is, okay, 21. Okay, next one. Okay. Okay, last one. Okay, third quarter is done. Now we do the last quarter. Okay. 23, Hong Kong.
Everybody to answer whatever you want to ask.
We've got the three girls right up against each other. I guess they wanted to stay close to each other, so all three of them got pulled at the same time. But, well, first of all, I think a draw like this, just watching the tour, is completely open, you know, just because, honestly, someone seeded doesn't necessarily mean they're, they certainly are the favorites to win, but it doesn't necessarily goes that way. The perfect example was Linda. Weather will play a role depending on how matches progress. It's a little heavier in the humid conditions after rains. Ball goes through the air, you know, obviously a little differently. But at the end of the day, the Indian girls have got a wonderful chance to actually do well in this tournament. You've got two of them playing each other, obviously, which is both a thrill and a disappointment, but it is what it is. It'll be interesting to see. I think we got to ask Sahaja about how exactly she's going to take on the first round match. Have you all played many times before?
No. This is the first time. I'm playing Maya the first time.
Okay, you're playing Maya the first time. Okay. So anyway, I think the draw is wide open. We could ask Linda as to what she thinks about the draw and the chances of
the swing. So, you know, it plays a role. You know, some girls might be tired or the opposite, even more motivated, you know, and the weather here, it can be extreme, and it all depends, you know, how everybody likes it or not. So, like you said, I think it's very open, and yeah, many times you see qualifiers or unseeded players having great runs. You know, let's say Vacherot winning the Shanghai. You know, so the seats and the rankings, it doesn't really play a big role, I think. So let's see. I think we're gonna see some great matches this week, and I'm excited to get started here.
To eventually get that main draw a wild card. And secondly, the last time you were with Maya, you were teammates at the Billie Jean King Cup in April. So you must have spent some time together, you know, sparring and all. So how do you see her game, and how do you look forward to facing her in a main draw match, you know, at home?
I think it's too early to talk about the match. I still have one more day to go. I'm just going to focus on today and tomorrow my practice, and I think I'll talk to my coaches about what has to be done for the match. She's an amazing junior player, and I've got to interact with her a lot during Billie Jean King Cup, and we've pretty fond of each other, and hoping to have a great show on court. That's all I'm looking forward to right now.
And sir, Tatiana Marina was on the initial player list. What happened? Can you tell us the reason? Tatiana Maria, she's not there?
She just withdrew only last evening, so we don't know the reason yet, but she just got out of the draw last evening, very late last evening.
No reason, injury?
No reason. We have not got the reason. There must be a reason, but we have not got it. Yeah.
Not in Pune anymore, it's in Hong Kong. That's been moved there. ING owns that license. And I think we are very excited to have a women's tournament back here after 3 years. Obviously, we would also like to have a ATP event at some point. We've been working on both. And I think the WTA has been incredibly supportive of coming back to India. And we were very fortunate to have a license holder in Octagon actually make a strong effort to move an event of theirs to Chennai. That was our biggest luck of the draw, if you want to call it that. So I do believe that ideally we should eventually have a WTA tournament and an ATP tournament during the course of the year. But again, our window of opportunity for the calendar is very tight. The women's calendar is very tight, the men's calendar is very tight. Everyone is playing a lot of tennis, and I think the girls and boys have to be well enough to be able to play a whole season. And unlike other sports, this has no season, it's all year. So they have to take time off at the right time to prepare for the coming season. So I think that eventually, hopefully, the ATP will also see the importance of bringing an event to Chennai, and with the kind support of the government of Tamil Nadu, we will be able to do it at some point. I hope it's sooner than later, but we would really like to keep the WTA tournament here.
So traveling takes a lot of effort, money and all those stuff, sponsorship. So this kind of tournaments, how much beneficial it is for a upcoming player like you?
I think it's a wonderful opportunity that we all got to play such a huge tournament at home, and it's a huge effort by everybody who've been trying to get this tournament home, and it gives a big boost to all of us players because, like you mentioned, it's financially very tough to travel all around the world, and when you have much more tournaments to play at home, you get exposure to playing against bigger players and playing against quality players, which gives us the opportunity to realize what we have to work on or where we stand. So I think it's a good opportunity that we get to learn and be at this level, and the fact that we get to roam around with them and understand the game much more, I think it's a huge advantage for all of us.
Again, I know it's early to talk about the.
So first of all, absolute pleasure to be here in Chennai. I definitely think that with the rich history of sport in India, tennis in particular, and Chennai in particular, I think that this is a great place to host professional tennis, both on the men's side and the women's side. So when the opportunity presented itself to work with the TNTA, it was something that Octagon was very keen to explore. So I'm very happy to be here, very happy to see tennis starting. As it relates to the future, the intention is very much to keep it here. There are elements that are within our control, and then there are elements like the weather that are not within our control. So we need to see how that progresses, but so far so good.